Top of the 10th inning. We're in extra innings, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2-2. Milwaukee Brewers and Kansas City Royals. We do have a pitching change. Broski, he seemed to come off the field limping a little bit. I didn't explain this before. Injuries due to the brevity of the series, the length of the series and the project. Injuries are duration of game only. I'm not going past games, so it's little minor sprains, stuff like that. Guys will be back the next day. But that is odd for 3 injuries in a single inning like that. Donnie Money and 2 pitchers, Larry Gurr and Broski, 2 triple sixes in a row. So, top of the 10th, Brew Crew at the bat. Robin Yount facing new pitcher Marty Patton. 3-5 off Yount's card, and he catches the fat line out to third. George Brett snags that one. So that is out number 1. Sal Bando, third baseman. A 1-5. Pops it up high behind third base. George Brett tracks back underneath it, but he makes his second straight play, out number 2. Dick Davis, designated hitter. People want to say defensive. That's the football coming through. 4-3 off Patton's card. That's ground to first. Lecoq fields at a 3, looking for a 2, and he makes it through to right field. So Dick Davis is on with his first base hit of the game. He's 1 for 3 so far. And brings us to Paul Molitor. 2 outs, top of the 10th, facing Patton. 3-9, 2-star single. Gets Dick Davis around to third. 2 outs, men at the corners. Top of the 10th. I'm sorry it's a second video, but recording on the cell phone, there would not have been enough space to continue. 2 videos at a time, and that's it, about 55 minutes. I had to stop it. Les Cano. Top of the 10th. 2 outs. Men at the corners, facing Marty Patton. 4-9 off Patton's card. Deep fly ball to center field. Amos Otis tracks underneath it. And he puts the ball in the mitt. Out number 3. Brew Crew, nothing going. Top of the 10th. And we missed the bottom of the 10th. Alright, Al Cohen's right fielder comes up facing Bill Castro. He grounds it hard to second. Paul Molitor gets it over to Cooper. That's out number 1. Brings up Frank White, second baseman. Frank White hit a double his second time up. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the pitch from Castro. And hits a hard one at Bando. He knocks it down, picks it up, rifles it over to Cooper. Great throw for out number 2. Just beat White by a step. Pete Lecoq, 2 down, bottom of the 10th. Bill Castro, here's the pitch. And the 3-1 is outside. Lecoq takes it, ball 4. He trots down to first, 2 down. Man on first, shortstop UL Washington comes up. Here's the pitch from Castro, a long fly ball, center field. Thomas moving in. He gets underneath it. That's out number 3. So it's 2-2 after 10 innings. Sorry about that. That one got by me. Alright, here we go. Top of the 11th. Cecil Cooper leading off, first baseman. Marty Patton on the mound. 2-10. Hits a sharp ground ball to Pete Lecoq. He snags it, trots it over to the bag. Out number 1. Left fielder Ben Ogilvy. 1 down, top of the 11th. 6-12 off Marty Patton's card, back to the box. Patton gets it over to Lecoq, no problem. Out number 2, and Patton is hurting. 3 Royal pitchers in a row. We'll be right back. Yeah, we got time. You're going to hear the in-between chat here. Holy crap, 3 double sixes in 2 innings. 3 Royals pitchers down. Unbelievable. They're going through their bullpen here. It's a good thing they're all coming back tomorrow. Raboski down. Gura down. Patton down. We're running out of arms in the bullpen. We're going to go with Steve Busby and hope we don't have to resort to Rich Gale. Oh my goodness. Royals are digging themselves a hole. They're just about out of relievers. They're going to have to end this quickly or they're going to be in trouble. Who's up? OV just hit, so this team is up. I love this. It helps keep everything so organized. 2 little clipboards and a couple of those things right there. Also, something else I started doing, making a lineup card, defensive card, so that way I could look and do the play-by-play a whole lot more quickly than going down the lists on the score sheets over here. So hopefully the gameplay is picking it up. I really wanted the play-by-play to be a little bit more of it. Earl and Earl from Tabletop Baseball kind of mentioned that, and I was like, you know what, they're right. I can do it, so let's find a way to do it. I gotta mark that in here. Alright, we'll pause now. Alright, here we go. Top of the 11th. 2 down. Gorman Thomas, the batter. He has seen 3 pitching changes since his last at-bat. He was the last batter against Gura. Then, of course, Broski and Patton went down. So here comes Steve Busby facing Thomas. 2 out, top of the 11th. 4, 10, and he draws a walk. Base on balls. Free pass. Thomas is on first. 2 out, top of the 11th. Charlie Moore got a triple his second time up. Hitless otherwise. 1, 7. Just misses the game doer. Fly ball to left field. Willie Wilson is underneath it. Back to the warning track. And he jumps up, foot on the pads, gets his glove above the wall, makes the catch. Way to go, Willie Wilson. Game-saving defensive play because he missed the homer split by 1. And that ends the Brewers in the top of the 11th. Willie Wilson takes a couple of warm-up swings to limber himself up after that a little exertion out there in left field. He's leading off, 6th time to the plate. He's 2 for 5 today. 2 singles and a stolen base. Facing Castro. Castro on an inning and a third of work so far. Here's Wilson. 4-10 off Castro's card, pops up behind third base. Yount and Bando are converging. Bando calls Yount off and makes the play. Out number 1, Sal Bando. Brings up Amos Otis, center fielder, bottom of the 11th. Otis 2-9 off his own card, sharp rip at Yount. He picks it up, he flips it over to Cooper. Out number 2. Bill Castro going strong so far. George Brett. And he walks him. Intentional walk. Because that 3 column is going to come up. That's something they would do. No problem. Brett's on first, 2 outs. Darryl Porter. 3-11, fly ball to right field. Back is Lezcano to the warning track. Lezcano makes the catch. And on Brett's, that 3-11 would have been a ground ball to the pitcher. That's all right. End of the 11th inning. Score is 2. We go to the top of the 12th. Brew Crew, Robin Yount. Yount, shortstop. Facing Steve Busby, 3-9 off Yount's card, grounds to short. UL Washington mitts it over to Pete Lecoq. That's out number 1. Top of the 12th, Sal Bando. Come here. Sal Bando, third baseman, facing Busby. 4-5, draws a walk, just missed a homer and a triple split. Talk about threading the needle. Bando's on first. 4th trip in 5 plate appearances. 2nd walk. 2 singles, both RBI singles. Sal Bando provided all the offense needed for the Brewers so far. Well, driving in Moore in the 5th inning after his triple, and driving in Robin Yount after his double in the 7th. But both RBIs by Sal Bando. Stands at first, Dick Davis, DH, facing Busby. 2-6, and Davis goes down swinging, strike out. That's 2 away. Bando stands on first. Paul Molitor to the plate, second baseman. 3-10, and that's a 1-star single, so that'll send Bando up to second. Molitor's second hit of the game. Right fielder, Sixto Lezcano, facing Steve Busby, top of the 12th, 2 outs. 2-10. Sixto Lezcano gets a piece of that one. It's going back. It's a long fly ball over the left field fence. Willie Wilson watches it go. Home run, Brewers. Sixto Lezcano, top of the 12th inning. 3-run home run. Did not see that coming. Bando scores. Molitor scores. Lezcano across the plate. 2 outs. That is 3 runs plated for the Brewers. Top of the 12th. Cecil Cooper facing Busby. Going to stand at this point. 4-2. Fly ball to right field. Al Cohens is back to the track. This is close. No. Just in front of the wall. Cohens makes the catch. But the damage has been done. And we go to the bottom of the 12th. The Brewers lead 5-2. So the Royals come up. They're through the heart of the order more or less. I got to make something happen here. Hal McRae. 3-4 off his own card. Catches the double on top. So Hal McRae standing on second base. None out. Bottom of the 12th. Bill Castro on 2 1/3 innings worth of work. Leave McRae up so that way I know he's on base at a glance. Another thing I do, I'll leave these guys sticking up as they're on base. That way I know at a glance how they can run, how they can steal, who's in order. Something else to help the gameplay go quickly. Al Cohens, right fielder. None out, bottom of the 12th. Royals down by 3. That's a 3-8. Pop up behind second base. Paul Molitor drifts back and over a little bit towards the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Out number 1, the Brewers trying to put an end to this. They'd like to have a 1-game lead going on the road. Frank White, second baseman, facing Castro. McRae on first. 1 away, 4-7 off Castro's card. Ground ball second base. Molitor fields at a 2. Looking for an 18. And that is out. Number 2. He tried to check McRae at second, but McRae decided to go for third. He's on third safely. So with 2 outs, bottom of the 12th, down by 3 runs. McRae's 90 feet away. Pete Lecoq comes to the plate. First baseman 1-6 hits a hard ground ball to Sal Bando. Sal Bando lofts it over to Cooper. Ends the inning, ends the game. And that right there, folks, is your final score after 12 innings. Milwaukee Brewers 5, Kansas City Royals 2. That's the end of Game 1 of the ALCS. Game 2 of both league championship series will be coming out in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, guys. Keep on rolling.